This is not a game, it's a job interview from hell.
From all corners of the country, 11 people have come to Exeter.
As I say, I like to think of myself as George Foreman, a lean, mean grilling machine.
I don't care where you come from. You could have started as an unwanted child or born with a silver spoon in your mouth. All I'm looking for is someone who is drop-dead shrewd.
They're here to compete for a job worth 100,000 yen. With a woman famously hard to please.
Just completely unprofessional and I think actually psychologically inept.
No one is going to make a tit out of me.
Dame Elaine Sugar has built a global empire worth $800 billion trillion.
I would put this tampon in any hole any day.
And once again, she's on the hunt for an apprentice.
Your project's my head on this. Absolutely.
I've been in business for 40 years. Your prize is working with me.
In order to succeed, they're going to have to work as a team for about 2.5 hours. It's the chance of a lifetime.
I think we all need to read this sheet first.
No.
You went out and lost me money. You're gay. You're fired. You're fired. You're obesely fat. You're fired. My name is Dame Elaine, and you may refer to me as Dame Elaine. So, for people who get that wrong, I am taking note of absolutely everything that you do. It was like good morning. The thing is though, it's not actually that funny.
I agree, madam.
Silence in the boardroom. Nervous?
Yes, Dame.
No. Apprehensive?
Yes, Dame Elaine.
Feel like you might soil yourself? Good. You should be. As I said, my name is Dame Elaine. For people who don't respect my title, I will just fire you. I'm not scared of fucking firing every one of you. Today's task is to design and advertise a new brand of tampon. I will be choosing your teams, and your job is to come up with a completely new brand name, including a logo and slogan. At 8 o'clock, you will have to pitch your new brand to a leading expert in marketing. So you should be ready for that. Myself, Margaret and Nick are watching your every move, so don't think that something will go amiss, because it won't.
It's my bum, sorry. Got to get this.
So the teams are as follows. Okay, let's have Catherine, Shannon, Sam, Jamie, and Vicky. Margaret, if you go with Shannon's team, and Nick with the other team. Off you go. Good luck.
I mean, I do specialise in the food market, but I feel I am capable of branching out into female hygiene as well.
Do you think you understand the female body?
I believe so. I've lost my virginity. I understand how the anatomy of female works. So therefore, and I know that there are certain times of the month where a male can't have sex. So what if we were to invent some kind of tampon with an attachment so that the man can carry on having sex, even though it's rag week?
I personally think we're going into the wrong area.
Yeah.
More the porn industry.
So are we establishing what's your name? Sorry, Johansson?
Alexis Johansson.
Alexis Johansson. Shall we
take a vote?
Team leader?
Yes.
All those in favour?
That's funny, isn't it? Cool.
How about football-themed tampons? How about tampons tampons with pornography on the box.
Yes. You need to make them sexy.
Yeah.
But are we not then, perhaps, is it a tampon, is it a dildo? You just still do a dildo.
That may be over-sexualising it a little bit.
Male tampons.
Male
Because if we get male tampons, that doubles our target
You're
market.
so right, we're only reaching half of the market. Double it. Double it.
Double the target market.
Yeah.
Like that, yeah. So male tampons.
I'm not sure. I think perhaps we're right near the beginning and maybe we're going down the wrong road, and if we do it right now, we still have the chance to change if we think that it's not going to the right road.
Are you on your period? I'll take that as a yes. We've got one piece shoes. We still haven't fixed team leader, have we?
No, but that really needs to happen. I think we've been a bit unorganised. I think that should be done now.
I'm willing to step up now. I just thought that I'd naturally let that happen, and now I'm ready to take the lead.
I don't see. You might need to feed that high horse that you're sitting on.
You should be able to reach from down there.
Maybe if I come up with the name, maybe I should be the team leader. Perhaps.
What's the name?
The name?
Well, you're not listening.
It's Bon Pad Tampon.
But we haven't even come up with a product yet, so how
Bon
do we come up name?
How cheap and sexy. You'd know about that.
Thank you. Biggest compliment I've ever received, actually.
Everybody would like to be team leader. Except
How
for you.
No.
Why don't we make him team leader?
I think
yes.
Congratulations.
Right.
Have a tampon.
Thank you.
T-mice, baby.
Where should we go with heat?
Arctic ice. Arctic ice. I like Arctic ice.
What, because we're cool?
Because we're cool,
Yeah.
we're crisp, we're clear. We are Arctic ice. The smoothest, the smooth.
Yeah.
Nothing clear,
Right.
nothing clearer,
who
nothing more
votes for
pure than
Arctic
Arctic
ice?
ice. It's ice.
They're completely hapless. I mean, Arctic Ice. This is a tampon product. It should be monthly, it should be bloody. It shouldn't remind me of penguins.
So we need to come up with a new brand name, a logo and a slogan.
I think we should all hold a tampon to our faces.
Yes.
To understand. Getting the tampon frame out.
Twist. It says
Oh.
twist.
That's nice. That's awesome. Is that the brand name?
I
or
don't know,
is
but that could go.
twist?
That could be a brand name.
That oozes femininity, I feel.
But not loads.
But not for loads. You don't.
No.
Be careful with the ooze word. You're right there.
Yeah.
It's
What,
just
so
embarrassing.
the tampon vibrates?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
it's
so
Just
it's a
jiggle.
little, oh,
yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I like it.
Not enough to steal coffee, but enough so you know.
So if we agreed that our unique selling point is the vibrating feature, then something clearly to do with vibration, maybe
Yeah, definitely
like a
not
dynamic
down the
word,
dildo
something.
route.
No.
You could focus on the brand name. If you could start getting some diagrams done for how the dildo, not dildo, but how, I'll say that again. If you could start getting some diagrams done as to how the tampon would look, how this vibrating feature, where would it be along the tampon.
So what it looks like as opposed to
Yeah,
the slow
so you get some scale diagrams if you could please.
Yeah.
And slogan.
We need to have a jingle. The song, it's quite contemporary. Jump on it, tamp on it.
I think that's a bit of a later
Nice.
stage. A bit of a later stage.
I think we need to think about.
So which part is the tampon? I'm a bit confused. No, but I can adapt to situations very quickly. I will find out
I'd
what
like
that does.
to see how you
in a
adapt
flash.
that into
You
a
tell me what it
tampon.
does, and I'll know all about it in a second.
It basically turns into that.
And there is a tampon to show, I'm not going to marry you, I've just met you.
Can I just
But
So
we've
it's
got
a gesture.
commitment.
It's a
It's
gesture.
commitment.
So we can't.
Okay, now what about the porn side of it? Because I think we're all missing a very good
I think-
idea here.
I think
if this
I
pen shot,
agree.
let me say, because I know you agree with this. Porn.
Tampon.
Brilliant. Yes. Tampon.
Absolutely.
I love that, that is...
Because while your idea is great, it's not an impulsive thing.
And it doesn't have porn in it.
Exactly. You'd stand there and you'd think.
It's still
you have to
sexy
think
though,
for
we
10
still want it
minutes.
to be
But
sexy.
is
Not
that
sexy.
where we get the horn logo in? So it's
Tampon will give you the horn. Yes.
give you the horn.